Hello, boys and girls. This week we are learning about letter D. D makes the sound D, D, D. You make the sign language pointing one finger up and the rest of it forms a circle. This is the sign language for D. D, D, dog. Get down and dig. A dog will do it for a donut or two. D makes the sound D, like dog, donut, dolphin, dinosaur. Lots of D words. What can you hear? Do you know that starts with D? D, D, D. All right, here is our letter D. And look, there is a dolphin. When you write a letter D, we draw a line down and a big fat body. He has a big whole body. It's not his face or his belly. It's just a whole big body. This is the letter D. The lowercase d, this is a tricky one, has a line down, and then he is wearing a big fat diaper. Diaper. This is our letter D. Now, one thing that will help you is it's not like our letter B that we learned last week. A B has a line down and a big belly. So look for the one that has a diaper, a big fat diaper. This is letter D, D. This week we've been learning about a dog, and we learned about a cute story called The Detective Dog and the Disappearing Donut. This is an Alpha Tales book, and it was written by Valerie Garfield and illustrated by Paul Harvey. I will share this story with you. Listen for the D words. Detective Dog went to Dave's diner every day for dinner. For dessert, Detective Dog always ordered a donut. Detective Dog loves donuts. One day after dinner, Detective Dog said to Dave, "Today is my birthday. I think I will have 2 donuts for dessert to celebrate." "On the double," Detective said Dave. Dun, dun, dun. "Oh dear," Dave cried. "The donuts have disappeared." "Doggone it," said Detective Dog. "I have some detecting to do." Suddenly, Detective Dog noticed something near the door. Powdered sugar. "If I follow this trail of donut dust, I bet I'll find the thief," she said. Detective Dog followed the trail of donut dust downtown. She followed it past Drake's drugstore and the department store. The trail led right into Debbie's Deli. "The donut napper must be in here," said the Detective Dog. Detective Dog turned the doorknob and she stepped inside the deli. It was completely dark. Oh, no. Suddenly, a light flashed on. "Surprise!" yelled Detective Dog's friends. "Hot diggity dog," said the detective. "It's a birthday party." And it says, "Happy birthday, Detective Dog." Do you see the letter D? D. Good job. Dave told Detective Dog that he only pretended that the donuts had disappeared. Dave made the trail of donut dust to lead the detective to the party. Detective Dog was delighted with the party. There were dazzling decorations and dandy gifts of delicious donuts. It's his favorite food. All right, so that's the story of the Detective Dog. Some fun things for you to make this week is you get to make your dog puppet. Here is our little dog. Look, he's got his snout and his nose and his floppy ears. Some friends put their ears straight up. Some put them down low. You can put your ears wherever you want. Some of them made it look like they were running. Now, we also learned the song about Spot. And it's a little cute song about a little dog. But our puppet is named Spot too. And you put the spot behind his eye or somewhere on his body so that you can have your little dog. I've got something that you haven't got. It's a little puppy and I call him Spot. He barks and he barks and he makes such a noise when he plays with little girls and boys. He's got a little wet nose and a wiggly waggly tail. Shake your tail. And a limpy foot 'cause he stepped on a nail. But oh, I love him such a lot, my little puppy dog that I call Spot. So that's a fun little puppet you can make. We also learned some dog tricks. We even had some dogs come to visit. But you get to take home a dog and his donut. Here's his little leash. Now, when you practice this dog trick, when you're starting out, roll up his leash on his collar a little bit so it's easier to go. Then you play a little game and say, "You can do it, dog." And you have him catch the donut with his nose. Dun, 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 dun. And clap for your dog and see if he can make the donut on his nose. So those are our activities this week. When you do your binder page, make sure you put your name on your paper, put your name, and then draw your letter D's. Remember, a line down and a big fat body, and a line down and a big fat diaper. This is letter D. Then make sure you circle your letter D's here. Then you may color your dog and the fire hydrant. And then this is his donut. This is fun. Color your donuts and then see if your mom and dad have any sprinkles. I love donuts with sprinkles. So put a little bit of glue on the donut and then we call it frosting. Put a little bit of glue that's frosting on it and then sprinkle the donuts and let it dry. And you will have a donut for your dog. So that is letter D, dog. Practice that and look around your house and see what other things that you can think of that starts with letter D. See you next time.